Spokane dad is facing manslaughter charges for the death of his one-year-old child. Police arrested Ryan Bemis yesterday, and he appeared in court today. Detectives say back in July, they were called to Bemis's home on Spokane South Hill to investigate the death of a one-year-old girl. Bemis told police he'd found the girl underneath the dresser that had fallen over in the girl's bedroom. Court documents show the girl and a 2-year-old boy had been locked in the bedroom for 16 hours. Bemis is facing charges of criminal mistreatment, abandonment of a child, and manslaughter in the second degree. Today, the judge released Bemis on his own recognizance because he's completed Child Protective Services classes and the state has returned his now 3-year-old child into his custody. Driving on I-90, you may notice Camp Hope looks a little smaller. The camp is being cleaned out. Crews are on site collecting piles of trash and empty tents left behind by people no longer living there. The cleaning job is making way for the walls of the encampment to move in tonight at 6 o'clock. Bronte Sorotsky shows us the ongoing changes from inside the camp.
Camp Hope looks completely different than it did just a few months ago. Now it's being cleaned out in preparation for the camp to physically shrink.
A lot of people have been moving out to housing, and that's one of the reasons the camp itself is physically shrinking, is we have fewer people. They've moved on to Catalyst.
This week's numbers haven't been released yet, but less than 200 people are living at Camp Hope, and new people won't be let in.
We're now getting down to the most difficult population to place because they have mental health issues, they have substance abuse issues, they have physical, medical issues. We don't have options for them yet.
In the meantime, things former campers left behind are being cleaned out and thrown away.
And we've got cleaning crews that work every day, which is what I oversee. And then we bring in private contractors to help when we build big piles. And when we need to move those piles out, we've got 4 big piles today that we're moving out.
Additionally, WSDOT crews have thrown out over 48,000 pounds of trash from the camp in the last 2 months. All of this is being done so people living nearby the edges of the camp will have room to move.
We're moving folks this direction from south to north in the camp, and we're filling up those empty spaces. So we want the community to see. It's hard to see with the privacy fence.
Starting next Monday, the fencing facing I-90 is going to be moved in about 30 feet, making the camp even smaller. Reporting in East Central, Bronte Sorotsky, 4 News Now.